Most men walk pretending like they're confident, but deep down inside, they're questioning themselves in their relationships, questioning themselves in the workplace, and even question themselves in the mirror. How do I know this? Because I was that guy. I was that guy that was so insecure about myself, so insecure about what people thought about me, cared so much about the opinions of other people that it shrunk me even smaller than I am right now. And that was the main reason why I struggled with my confidence, is because I am a short guy. The truth is, confidence isn't something that you are born with, it's something that you build. And in this video, I'm gonna share with you exactly how I built mine step by step. For years, I was the guy that was quiet in group settings. I was the guy that was so shy walking into a room because I was so insecure about myself. I would see confident men walk in. I'm like, what do they have that I don't have? I thought confidence was about being tall, muscular, or rich. But even after getting in shape, something was still missing. It wasn't until I started changing the way that I thought about myself that things started to shift. There's one example in college that really showed my insecurity of being short. And that time was when I was at the library. I remember I was studying for my fitness management personal training degree. I was a good looking dude. Obviously, look at me right now. I'm just playing, but I'm not playing. Things shifted, like I said. All right, let's go back. Okay, let's go back. So I was at the public library. I knew I was a good looking dude, but I was still a short man. Biggest insecurity all my life. And I realized that I would attract women that would come into my area. They'd want to sit by me. You just see the signs. If you know, then you know. But deep down inside, I was so scared to stand up because of my height. I let that stop me. There were times where I would sit there until they left. I would sit there for hours because I was so insecure of what they thought about me. And that ate me up. It ate me up because all I wanted was just to be confident in myself and not care about my height. That painful moment in my life made me realize that I need to start working on myself. I need to start working on personal development. So I poured myself into books that helped me build confidence, working on my social skills. But what I realized is that confidence starts in your mind, not your muscles. Even though I learned everything that I did reading the books and learning the information, it still left me with, okay, how do I still do this? And the first mindset shift that I implemented was that confidence isn't a feeling, it's a decision. A decision to take action in the areas that you suck in. So what I had to do was get out of my comfort zone. I had to start taking action. Like I said, you can learn all this knowledge, all this wisdom from personal development books, but it starts by you getting out of that comfort zone and start taking that action that will lead you to that growth that you need. But it's a very uncomfortable place to be at because you're gonna look foolish, you're gonna mess up, you're gonna fall on your face. But that's where the growth happens. That's where the turning point happens in your life to becoming confident. I remember I had to make a decision one night. I got invited to go out to the bars downtown Indy with some friends. There were gonna be women there, and I made a decision to just go and interact and get out that comfort zone and see what the night brings. So I did it. I went out feeling scared out of my mind, but I took that risk. And it ended up being a great night with friends, having a good time. But not gonna lie, the alcohol did help. But don't use alcohol to help you with your confidence. It's all within you. You just gotta tap into it, okay? The second mindset shift that I had was the fact that I started speaking to myself correctly. The voice in my head in the past was telling me that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't worthy or valuable, that I was always gonna be insecure because of my height, that I was never gonna have the confidence to talk to women. But once I started speaking to myself correctly, things started to change. One of the best ways in doing this and improving in this area is by journaling, writing down your I am statements. If you don't know what your I am statements, it's a statements that you identify with. If you are identifying with being unconfident, being insecure, being fearful and doubtful, that's who you are right now in this state. But if you start creating a new identity, someone that you want to identify with, that has that confidence, that has that relationship, that has everything that you want, then you need to start writing down, what does this person do? Who is this person you want to be? So for instance, I will write, I am confident, I am powerful, I am successful, I am unstoppable. Those I am statements is something that you need to start writing down if you want to identify with that person. Journaling is huge, guys. I know that many people don't like journaling because they think it's not masculine. But if you want to elevate your life, start writing down. Start writing down those things. Another method that you can implement in your morning is talking to yourself in the mirror. I know that's super weird, but trust me, it does help. You get to see the man that you are currently, and you get to speak to that man and not be negative to that man, but just show some grace. Be gentle with yourself. Love on yourself. Not in a weird way, but show some grace to that version of you that's looking in the mirror. Know that that version of you is not going to be you much longer. Let's move on to mindset shift number 3. Stack the wins daily. Confidence isn't built in a day. Confidence is built in the evidence that you show up for yourself regardless of how you're feeling. When I first wanted to start creating content at the gym, I was scared shitless, man. I was so scared because I cared too much what people thought of me. So it stopped me from taking action until I said, okay, I'm gonna make a commitment to myself that I'm gonna show up at the gym and just start taking videos. It started off a little rough, with just me putting it on maybe a piece of weight propped up in my water bottle or whatever. I just started very small, and then I started getting more confident because I was doing that more often and started bringing my tripod. And now I'm gaining more confidence to where I want to have someone following me and filming me at the gym so I create better content. So you got to start small. What is it that you can do to increase that confidence in your life? Maybe it's a girl that you want to talk to. Instead of going straight into that conversation with her, how about you start talking to random strangers? Maybe someone that you don't feel threatened or put on a pedestal. Do you know what I mean? So just start somewhere where you feel more comfortable and work yourself up there, so that way when you have that confidence, you're going to be able to talk to that woman that you like. I got you, man. I told you. Another method that you can implement is by going to the gym. When you go to the gym, you're feeding yourself. You're creating a body that you admire. That's the goal when we work out. I've created a body that I admire, that I'm confident in because of the work that I put into it. When people see me, they see that I take care of myself. Not only do I get compliments, but it also helps boost my self-esteem. So fitness is going to help you with your confidence, because not only you get the recognition, but you understand what hard work is. You take care of yourself and you have self-control. Last method that I also implement myself is taking cold showers. What cold showers do in your mind is help you do things that are uncomfortable. When you turn that cold water at 5 a.m. in the morning, everything in your mind is saying, don't do it, or you don't got the balls to do it. But if you can start just jumping in there for like 10 seconds, your confidence is gonna grow and grow and grow because you've accomplished something that's difficult. Straight in the morning. I used to do it at 4 a.m. when I have to go to work at 5:30. I was still doing it because that helped me with my mindset. That helped me build that tolerance of being uncomfortable, so that in situations that I go into the day, it's not gonna be difficult. So the more you practice cold showers in the morning, the more you're gonna be able to face those uncomfortable situations in your day. Guys, those are the 3 mindset shifts that help me build the man that I am. The man that's confident, the man that is focused and driven and doesn't care about the opinions of others. Imagine yourself creating a version that is so confident that when he walks into a room, people turn their eyes on him because they feel his energy, they feel his confidence, and all they want is to be around this person because this person knows who he is. He takes ownership of all the flaws and insecurities and he walks with certainty in the man that he has created. And that version of you is already inside. He's waiting for you to start taking action and show up for him daily. If you're ready to stop doubting yourself and become that man, then join my men's community or apply for one-on-one mentorship. This is where I help you get unstuck, build confidence, and help you create the best version of yourself. If this is something that you're interested in, click the link below to get started. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, achieve your highest potential. We'll catch you in the next video. Peace.